Secretary of Defense James Mattis left Washington, D.C. on Wednesday and did not tell the majority of the press he had left. Only after the press asked where he was did they found out he was on a trip visiting service members for the Christmas season. His first stop on the trip was the U.S. Navy base at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. He is the first defense secretary to visit the base since Donald Rumsfeld in 2002. As usual, he gave the troops one of his famous pep talks, which included some of his Mattisisms and explained that what they are doing is important to the nation's security. The Associated Press reported Mattis said a woman told him the detention facility was a blot on our nation, but when he offered to bring her with him to see for herself, she declined. That shut her up. She didn't have anything more to say to me, Mattis said. On the topic of North Korea, he maintained the United States is first seeking a diplomatic solution to dealing with the rogue regime, but the military has to be ready if that fails. If we have to do it, militarily, we expect to make it the worst day in North Korea's life, he said, adding that if the United States goes to war, every submarine he's got is to be sunk and every ship he's got is to be sunk. He then told troops he used to have stress, but not anymore. I created, he added. Robert Burns. Heavy checkmark. At Robert Burns AP. Mattis mixes it up with troops at Gitmo. Tosses out a little humor, I don't have stress anymore. I created. Robert Burns, the one reporter on the trip with the secretary, noted that Mattis appeared to be happy to be away from the bustle and politics of Washington, D.C. Robert Burns. Heavy checkmark. At Robert Burns AP. I had a rare opportunity today to say Jim Mattis speak at length and off the cuff to U.S. troops. He clearly enjoyed being away from D.C. I'm so happy to be at Guantanamo Bay, I could cry. I need you to be at the top of your game, he told the troops. Mattis was not the only member of the Trump administration visiting service members for the Christmas season. President Donald Trump went to talk with the wounded warriors being treated at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center on Thursday, where he awarded a Purple Heart to a wounded military member. Vice President Mike Pence also met with and gave a speech to troops deployed in Afghanistan. Give yourselves a round of applause. We couldn't be more proud of every one of you, he told them.